the who, what, where, when, why. And then I'm going to go ahead and follow it up with a few questions from the audience. I will answer up to 5 questions. So if anyone pops in today and you have a question to get ready for the weekend, absolutely feel free to chime in and put your question into the chat box. As you might notice, I have been kicked out of my normal spot. Someone is using that space right now and will be for the foreseeable future. So at least for today, I am coming to you from my living room, and this is where we will be doing our tarot spread. Okay, so this is Enfys Tarot. It is Friday, February 7th, 2025. And I'm pretty excited to do the Friday Fast 5 with you. I like to do this who, what, where, when, why, and gets a little bit of insight on what we need to be focusing on. I'm feeling like today the who might be like pertaining to us as individuals and who we're being. So I'm not sure about yet, but I'm thinking that that's how things are going to look. So let me go ahead and just keep on shuffling here, and then we will see what's going on. Just kind of get centered. All right. Who? Queen of Swords in reverse. When the Queen of Swords comes in reverse, it's usually someone who is a bit frustrated with their ability to communicate their ideas or their intentions. And so it comes out in frustration with a pretty sharp tongue. And so if that's you, let's find out what's going on. So that was the who for our Friday 5. The what, wow, it's exactly what I just said. It's like there's a new idea in mind. There's a thought going on right now, a plan of attack. You know, it's like somebody knows what needs to be done, and they're having a whole lot of trouble trying to communicate that. So we've got the who, and I know it's really tough for you guys to see this here because of where I am today, but here's the what, the where. Oh, in a team, some kind of creative endeavor. Somebody's having trouble communicating their ideas to their team right now. When things aren't looking so good. Good morning, Cat. Is that Cat Flower? Good morning, Cat Flower. How are you? If you stick around and pop your question into the chat box, I am going to be answering questions for the first 5 listeners today. Right now, we're doing the Friday Fast 5, and we're on card number 4 already. So stick around. The who is the person who's having trouble expressing their ideas or their solutions, which is the what. That's the Ace of Swords. The where is in some kind of team atmosphere where you're collaborating with other people. When is when things start looking a little bit sticky and disappointing and things aren't turning out the way that you all wanted it to turn out. And here's the why. Oh, the King of Swords, because the current leadership is not really coming out with good solutions. Somebody, you guys, if you're listening to this right now, and I'm actually going to move the cards in a way that you can all see. This is just loaded with swords, and I'm going to go ahead. Good morning, Ari, the Aries princess, coming at you from my living room today. I hope you guys can see these. It's tough for me to kind of do this here today, but here's your who. It's the Queen of Swords in reverse, and she's frustrated. She's trying to communicate her ideas, her solutions, but she can't get the message out. This is the what. This is the message. This is the idea. It's the solution, the troubleshooting, whatever needs to be done. The where is in your team or your place where you're collaborating with other people. And the when is the time when things are looking a little bit like dissatisfying. Like you're starting to see that things are not working out as they should. And the why is because the King of Swords here is like, they're supposed to be taking charge, they're supposed to be leading this endeavor, but they've kind of screwed some things up. So you might be having some trouble, guys, figuring out how to get your message across if you're working on a team and you're trying to get things figured out and come up with creative problem solving. So that's your Friday 5, the who, what, where, when, why. And I'm thinking let's go ahead and pull that one for the road on the Friday 5 from the Aquarian deck. And then I'm going to start answering questions. So I'll take the first 5 questions. Hey, ya, how are you? And it looks like we've got a few people in the room. So definitely put your questions in the chat box because I'm going to answer the first 5 that I see. I'm so glad to see all of you guys today. All right, what's our one for the road, Spirit? Do you have any insight for us in terms of like how to solve this problem, how to get people communicating, get them on board? How do we communicate the solution and get everybody on the same page again? Because things are looking kind of messy right now. So what is your advice to us after this Friday Fast 5? The Hermit is in reverse, so it's definitely time to speak up. You've got to start communicating with everyone and let them know like what you're seeing unfold and what you think is the solution. It's really time to take a look and talk to people and let them know that, these are your thoughts and get everybody on the same page. You're going to have to do it with a sense of patience, I think. When that Queen of Swords is in reverse, we are at risk of blowing it because we can speak too sharply. We can say some nasty things when the Queen of Swords is in reverse. So keep that in mind. Make sure you're delivering your message in a way that is clear and concise and thoughtful and sort of enrolling. You want to get other people on board, and you're not going to do that by snapping at anybody. So that's the Friday 5. All right, let me take a look at comments and see who I can answer questions for. Ari, the Aries princess. I'm doing great. How are you? And then Heya. Oh, thank you guys so much for being in here. Okay, Heya, you have a question. Your question is, will my finances improve soon? And as I mentioned when I started, I apologize because I'm coming at you from my living room and it's really tough for me to show you guys the spread on the table. So I'm just going to be holding the cards up for you today so that you can see what's coming in. All right, what is going on for Heya and their financial situation? Is that going to improve soon? All right, first up, right now it's not looking great. Right at this moment, your 4 of Wands is in reverse. So there's some feeling of like being financially unstable right now. And it's a little bit precarious, a little disappointing. The other really important thing about this card is you notice the 4 Wands, they look like 1111, and that is an angel number. So you definitely want to be paying attention to breadcrumbs and signs and see if that helps you out of your current circumstance. So let's find out if things will improve. Well, you got the Emperor coming in. That is a beautiful card when talking about finances because the Emperor is the energy that comes in and gets everything cleaned up and creates a new path forward. All right, this is the captain of the ship. This Emperor knows what to do, at all times, how to fix things, how to troubleshoot, knows what to like do to improve a situation. Three of Wands in reverse is saying, okay, nothing outside of you is going to have any big changes anytime soon. So if you're like, okay, maybe I need to get a new job, it's not going to happen right now. There's other stuff that has to occur with the Emperor energy in order to improve your financial situation, but you're not going to get it by looking in other areas. Okay, that's why that Three of Wands is in reverse. King of Cups in reverse, I want you to really watch out. When the King of Cups comes in reverse during a financial reading, you can you kind of get a heads up that you got to watch out for people that are going to take advantage of you. So like especially people who want to entice you with a new business opportunity that's like, you know, in sales or something, and they make it sound like it's really, really amazing. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. So don't jump into anything. Look at these two. If you're offered an opportunity that sounds too good to be true, you don't want to take it because it is going to be not as good as they're making it out to be. It's gonna end up being really impractical for you. You're not gonna make the money that they're saying you're gonna make, and you're gonna be using a lot of your energy and time to try and make it work, and it's not. And here's the big stop sign. When this card comes in reverse, this is like stop the energy flow in that direction. So watch out if somebody is trying to get money, like if they're telling you to invest in a multi-level marketing scheme, or like, hey, you know, buy this training and we will show you how to be making six figures in a year. Forget it. Don't do that right now. Right now, you have to really focus on this, the Emperor. So your question really was, is it going to improve soon? We're kind of getting the how is it going to improve and the what to watch out for. But let's see if we can get an answer to your question directly, which is it going to improve soon? Spirit, is Heia's financial situation going to improve soon? Can we get a yes, no? Not without putting the energy into this Emperor, okay? Got to refocus the energy. So as things are right at this moment, there's not going to be a financial miracle or breakthrough that occurs because the energy isn't really being directed in the right direction right now. It's kind of like all over the place. So you definitely want to focus on the Emperor energy. Take a good look at this. You were told to follow breadcrumbs with that Four of Wands in reverse. So if there's anything that stands out to you in this card, make sure you keep that card in mind. And I want you to like picture yourself as that Emperor, just sitting with this degree of stability. You really want to start visualizing yourself as this Emperor right here, so that you can start seeing the tides turn financially and receive more abundance. Okay, so thank you for that question. I wish I had like better, more fun news for you today, but it would have been great if I was like, yeah, you're about to win the lottery. But that's not what's coming in, and I'd rather just be honest and tell you what the cards are saying than try to pull one over on you. So thank you for your question, and thank you for your answer. Let me shuffle these back in here and see who's coming in next. Tarot d'Amour, hey, how are you? You got your haircut. I got my next haircut in mind. Love it. Oh, thank you. And then John Borelli, hello. All right. Oops, look what I did. All right, guys, let's Let's have at it. Give me some questions. We've only done one question today. We've got space for 4 more. So pop your question in the chat box and let me give you your free reading today. What's going on? Give me those questions. While you're thinking about it, I'll continue shuffling and get these cards ready for you. Happy Friday, by the way. Anything coming in? We've got 7 people waiting in the room. Somebody must have a question. Here we go. Tarot d'Amour. 5 people out of 8 threw their back out on the same day. Any energy to work on? Woo! All right, let's find out. Now, I wonder if time doesn't exist. Well, let's find out about that too. Tarot d'Amour. 5 people out of 8 threw their back out on the same day. Any energy to work on? All right. Okay. I'm seeing some cards coming in my right hand as I'm shuffling here, and I feel like they're directing us. Okay, things in that situation are, there's something deeply healing in this Aquarius season, and I feel like it's Mars retrograde. Last little test. You know, it could be. Your 10 of Pentacles is in reverse, so things are lacking in safety for some reason. There's no feeling of security and protection. And then you've got the 6 of Wands in reverse. Sometimes that can mean that people are either not following directions, like, you know, how to be protective maybe, or like, I don't know, OSHA guidelines or something, or they're getting bad information. Like they're not receiving the protective warnings that they need. So I'm feeling like that's coming in here today. High Priestess is front and center here, and she's coming in saying there is more information that you're not really aware of. There's something behind the veil. There is energy from behind the veil that needs to be presented. It needs to be understood. So what is that? Boy, yeah. And because of that, because of this, I'm hearing a miscommunication through this. Like there's something being ignored. There's something not being communicated properly, or there's something being ignored. And that is why there's been this succession of falls or mishaps or throwing, you know, injuries. Is it in the workplace? Like, is that where it's happening, in the workplace? Well, here's good news. The 9 of Swords in reverse. So it's not necessarily something to worry about. It's not like you have more coming. It's like something did happen. There was sort of a whoosh that came through and resulted in all of these people throwing their backs out. But it's not like something that's going to continue, which is really, really good. Yeah, 3 of Swords in reverse. The time passed. Okay, so I'm seeing like, and it's done. There was something that went through, there was something that happened, and there was a reason for it, and maybe that reason is like a little bit not fully understood, little hidden information still remaining, but it's over. So don't worry about any more happening. That energy is complete. And what can we expect next? The Judgment in reverse. Make sure that you're paying attention. Page of Cups in reverse also. And then the Eight of Wands in reverse. So you've got this situation where if you want to prevent it from happening again, you have to make sure that you're not taking bad advice from people. Okay, make sure that the communications are clear and accurate in order to prevent this from happening again. All right? But it's over now. Okay? So that was your answer to that question. Things have come to an end and it's okay. All right, let's find out. Thank you for your question. I appreciate that question and thank you for your answer. Let me go ahead up here and take a look. I've seen a couple. All right, P. Vacro. I wonder if time doesn't exist. I am Scorpio. My wife is a star priestess. Isn't the universe number for completion 7? Let me see. Do you have, like, is your question about time? Is that what you want me to ask? I wonder if time doesn't exist. I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to go ahead and ask that question. P. Vacro wants to know if time does or doesn't exist. And we're just going to do like a quick, can we do a quick yes, no? I don't know. Let's find out. P. Vacro wants to know whether time does or doesn't exist. King of Swords in reverse. 7 of Wands in reverse. Temperance. Okay. All right. So this is a big like yes and no. This is a big yes and no. Time exists, but maybe not in the way we understand it to exist. Does that make sense? Pay attention to this Temperance card here. There's a flow, there's a back and forth. So our understanding of time may not be fully accurate. We might still be stumbling on some things that make it so that we don't fully understand. This Temperance card coming in here is giving me that feeling of as above, so below kind of energy and tapping into all at once. So it's not that time doesn't exist, it's that our concept of time is a little bit off. So there's the answer to your question. Thank you for that answer. I hope that cleared things up a little bit. Something deeply healing. It's Aquarius season. P. Vacro, Scorpio, Tarot d'Amour. It's me. Yes, this is what I'm looking for help with. My wife is a star priestess. Oh, good. Good morning. Good morning, Stephen. How are you? I am having a good day. I've been a little displaced, but I don't mind as long as you guys are all okay with this. Just for the day. Okay, that's very interesting. Thank you. Yes. Please like the video and subscribe for Enfy. This is very generous. Thank you so much, Tarot d'Amour. I appreciate that support. You have no idea. I really do. Well, let's get another question in here. I've sort of lost track. I think I've read for 3, which means we have at least 2 more that deserve answers to their questions today if I'm doing the Friday 5. So pop your question in the chat box and let's see where we're headed. Yes, Stephen, some days time does get sidetracked for sure. Any more questions today? I know we've got people in the chat group. Laurie Chavez, how are you? Yes, you know what? The funny thing is, and you must be a little bit newer to my channel. So today's the Friday 5, and that means I'm not doing all signs tarot reading. That means I'm actually answering one-on-one questions for every person. So how about if you put in there what your question is for you, and I will answer it for you today. And Stephen, How about a love check? Yes, absolutely. Let's do it. What's going on in Stephen's love life? All right. What is going on for Stephen in the love department? Could we have a love reading for Stephen, please? Okay. The Magician is coming in reverse, and then you've got the Eight of Wands in reverse. So there's something that's there in terms of a love reading right now. There's not a whole lot of love energy going on. Things are not in the right place at this time. There's an energy block right now, and your Magician, it's coming from like the elements that create the time and place, and they kind of come from your source energies. Right now, you're not really in that zone. So let's see. And there aren't really any new prospects at the moment either. There's nobody out there who's really like caught your attention. There needs to be a transformation before love can occur. And that means closing up any past residual relationship stuff, really putting things to an end before moving forward. So right now, in terms of a love reading for Stephen, it is like the energy is not going anywhere. And this is why. Whatever this, I know you know tarot, so whatever this card means to you, it's important for you to pay attention. Take some time if you're trying to open up those avenues again. Take some time in the near future to figure out what is still lingering from the past that could be blocking the new energy from coming in. You know, what's blocking, and where are the new prospects coming from? You know, there's no one who's really like, and then the Lovers is in reverse. So there needs to be some cleanup. There needs to be some kind of closure happening, and there needs to be a redistribution of those elements. Your Magician is not poised at the moment in order to create that. So there needs to be some cleanup. Yeah, and then the Star is coming in reverse. So it's like the timing is off. So figure out how to get in that wake again. All right, you're not on that vibration at the moment, and it's not coming in. You got to do some cleaning up to get back on that wavelength. All right, so I would say meditate on this a little bit, and then ask a follow-up question in like next week sometime, and see if anything changes. All right. So, all right, thank you for that question. Again, wish I had better news for you. I had to give someone disappointing news today. Hey, I wanted to know about their financial situation, and I had to tell them they weren't winning the lottery anytime soon. And now here I got to tell Stephen that the love energy is not going strong at the moment, but things can be done for both of those people. Fortunately, there shouldn't be anyone else throwing their back out. Thank goodness for Tarot d'Amour. So let's find out who's coming in next. I think, let's see. Laurie Chavez, thank you for your question. Do you see a move coming soon for me, a new home? Let's find out. Got it, Stephen. Yeah. Sometimes it just is that way, you know? All right, Laurie Chavez. Will there be a new home? A new home. Move coming soon. A new move coming soon for Laurie Chavez. Let's get sort of adjusted here. A new move coming soon for Laurie Chavez. Moving to a new home soon for Laurie Chavez. Moving to I'm feeling very much like, it's almost like if you asked this question, I don't know, some time ago, maybe a month ago or a couple months ago, that the answer would have definitely been like a hard no. But I felt sitting here meditating on your question, obstacles removed. So I can already feel that things are in the works. Like whatever you've been doing, it's got you on a path for a move to a new home. And obstacles have been removed as a result of your, I don't know if it's your intention or actions that you've taken, but I feel it. Ooh, yeah. Ace of Cups. So aces always represent new opportunity for something. Ace of Cups often represents new opportunities for energetic flow and for receiving things coming in. And I wonder if that is why I was feeling those sort of obstacles, those blockages removed, because it did feel like an energetic shift coming from you in terms of being able to receive something coming in. And I think that that's why this Ace of Cups is here. Wow. And then the Knight of Wands. So yeah, this is definitely something that you can look forward to things happening quickly. This is a really good news kind of reading. If you're doing things energetically right now to remove blockages and accept new things coming in, like a new home or a move, this is big, big energy that says, yeah, keep doing what you're doing and things are going to happen very quickly. And then you've got the Knight of Pentacles coming in here. You've got, knights always represent action. They deliver the message. Like they carry out. They don't deliver the message. They carry out the action that of the messages that have been delivered. Okay? It's almost like when the queen and the king they receive information from the page and then they kind of deliberate, and then usually it's the queen who will communicate what the king's decisions are to the knight, and then the knight goes and carries it out. They carry out the orders, and you're getting a lot of knights right now. So it's like you have sent out your request to the universe and said, here's what we're doing. We're planning a move. I want a new home. And you are right now in that knight energy of carrying out the action, which is a big, big deal. Your Knight of Wands is very passionate. They are big picture thinkers. They're creative thinkers. They're problem solvers. And they kind of go with a lot of gusto. And the Knight of Pentacles is the knight who plants the seeds. They nurture the seeds. Every step is calculated and measured. And they are long haul knights. They are ready to make sure that things are planned and that things will turn out well in the future, right? So you've got these knights working with you, and that is what is going to be helping you through this. And ultimately you're getting this King of Pentacles. This is abundance. Whatever you've been doing, keep doing it. You're on the right track, and you're going to be rewarded with exactly what you want to be rewarded with. Okay. So Really good news for Laurie Chavez today. Thank you for that question. Things are going to go well. You will be finding your home. You will be moving, maybe sooner than you think. I don't know. But it's in the works and it's happening. So keep that up. All right. Thank you for that reading. That was really, really good. That was some good energy coming in. Anybody else? Do we have any other questions in here today? Let me back up a little bit and take a look. Yeah, absolutely, Stephen. For sure. Yeah, yippee. I'm like, whoop whoop. Keep it up. John Borelli. Hi, John. Let's see. I'm curious about my love life. I met a woman from another state. The feelings are mutual between her and I. I love her. She loves me, although we live two totally different lives. Will we ever meet? Okay. All right. Let's find out. Is John Borelli ever going to meet this person? They love each other. Are they ever going to meet? Two different states, two very different lives. Sounds like a lot of obstacles getting in the way of this love. Are they ever going to come together? Are they going to do this thing? John Borelli and this person, are they going to meet? Okay. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't even know if we need a follow up to this. Look, these are two people in holy matrimony. They're celebrating life together. They've got the stability of a strong foundation, a strong relationship, and they are super happy to be together. And they have this beautiful life ahead of them. So, really, really good energy coming in for that. Absolutely. Yeah, hold on to this one. Hold on to this one. And then, cheese and crackers. John Borelli. Look at these cards. Look at these. Celebration of a union. Hold on to this one. Don't let them go. And lovers. There is no clearer message for you. You're done. These are your cards. This is it. The answer is yes. Thank you for that question. That was a fun one. Yeah, that was a good one, right? Like that spirit was like, let them know. So have fun. Have fun and best wishes to you. All right, who's coming in next? All right. Alan Clark, what is in store for me in 25? Let's find out, Alan. Yeah, that was some good news. What's in store for Alan Clark in 25? Alan Clark in 25. Alan Clark in 25. Well, I just got a breath of fresh air. I don't know if that's indicative of what you're going to experience in 2025. Got your sights set on something? Clark, 2025. Alan Clark, 2025. What's going on for Alan Clark, 2025? Here we go. Ooh, the Hierophant. Okay. This is really a pretty powerful card coming in terms of asking what's in store for this year, okay? And we're going to need to get some follow-up cards to find out what exactly the Hierophant is telling us. You got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. That's usually letting things go. The Ace of Wands upright, which is taking on new opportunities. Like there's some good opportunity energy coming in. If you're not familiar with tarot, look at this card, and it always, whenever I see this card, I think of like bippity boppity boo, right? This is the fairy godmother and the magic wand, big time thumbs up energy. I'm wondering if what does this Hierophant mean to you? Are you considering going to school or getting a new job or becoming a leader of something? Are you talking about joining some kind of new institution? If you've been feeling like any of those sort of check off the box for you, it's okay to loosen up a little bit and consider doing that. Like this energy says go ahead and put the energy, put the effort into doing that. Like if you're holding on tightly to resources, like I don't have the time to put into that, or I don't have the money to invest in that, or I'm really happy, like I feel safe where I am. I'm not ready to make any changes. I'm kind of attached to where things are right now. When this card comes in reverse, it's saying you can loosen up the purse strings. You don't have to hold on so tightly to things as they are right now. You can invest. All right? And that's going to give you this thumbs up. That's going to open the door to whatever this is here. And I don't know what this means to you. Let me see if you've filled me in on that. Yeah, I don't know what that means to you, but if you don't know yet what this means to you, that's what you need to know, is that there's going to be something that comes in mind for you. It's going to have to do with you either leading a charge and teaching people, okay, getting other people to sort of collaborate with you, join you in an effort to establish something, or you're going to join an establishment, and it's like, I think you should. You got a green light here. So something is definitely coming in, wow, and it's going to big time change your perspective. Whatever happens in 2025, surrender to it, okay? Don't hold on with the energy of attachment of the Four of Pentacles. You're getting this in reverse today. Let go and surrender to what's happening, because it's going to be the right thing to do for you. Whatever this means. I don't know what this means exactly for you, but this is the energy that you need to be paying attention to. Yeah. The Magician is coming in reverse. So I'm thinking that this hasn't actually come to your table yet. It's like it's about to happen. It's not here yet. And maybe that's why I don't know exactly what this is. It hasn't arrived yet. It's coming. All right? It's coming. So that is for you, Alan Clark. I hope I hope you can keep this message in mind, because I suspect that you're like, I don't know what that could be talking about. And in a couple of months, you might be given an opportunity for one of those Hierophant scenarios. And when that time comes, I hope you can think back to this reading right here and be like, oh, this is where I surrender to the circumstance and I loosen up the purse strings and I go for it. This is my green light. Okay? Try and remember that. Oh, thank you, John. All right. Do we have anyone else? Any other questions today that I should read? I've got a few more minutes. I've already done 5 today, but I'm not in a super big hurry to pop out yet. So if anyone has a question, go ahead and put your question in the chat box and I will be happy to read the answer for you. And if not, that's okay too. This is all followers. Third eye Thursdays read 10, 9, 8, all reverse 7, and the Empress. Oh, interesting. That's really interesting. I'm going to have to go back and listen to that Third Eye Thursday reading again. Yeah, that's interesting. You know, the funny thing is, hi, Kishal Kishore, how are you? Namaste. Pop your question in the chat box. I'll read an answer for you. These are all free readings. These are just, I just do one question per person. And you don't need to pay for anything. I'm just reading for you. You're welcome. All right, what do we say? If we don't have any more questions today, that is cool. So I'll do a countdown of 5, and if nothing happens, I'll give you all just one for the road for the community, and then we'll go enjoy our weekend. Okay, ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, no more questions today. Let me go ahead and pull one card, get everybody a card for the road, and then we'll just go enjoy our weekend. What's our card for the road, Spirit? What do you want us all to know? We've got a few people still in the room right now, and what do you want these guys to know? King of Swords. King of Swords is the king who is so good at planning and analyzing and figuring out solutions, problem solving. This is someone who does not let their emotions get in the way of their logic. This is someone who is extremely precise. So that's our message. That's our one for the road. Take this energy with you this weekend, and I will see you Monday. Have a great weekend. Thanks for stopping in. Remember to subscribe if you so choose. Thanks, guys.